everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Energy If You Know You Know, the podcast that provides a platform for the Gen Z workforce to share their unique perspectives, ideas, and aspirations as they shape the energy industry's future. Today's guest on Energy If You Know You Know is Mohammed Al-Saadi. I'm going to leave the floor to him to introduce himself and tell us more about his journey. Hi, Mohammed. How are you today?
Hi, Saluma. How's everything? All good, alhamdulillah, from my side. First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be in this podcast. I have went through the last episode, and they were very amazing and like opening doors and opportunities for other candidates or other fresh graduates from Gen Z. So it's amazing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Mohammed. Can you tell us where you're joining from and a little bit about your journey and how you joined the energy industry and where you work and so on?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
So let me start from the beginning. First of all, my name is Mohammed Saadi. I studied mechanical engineering in Sultan Qaboos University here in Oman, my home country, and I studied this mechanical engineering for 5 years, and then I joined my dream company, which is SLB, primarily Schlumberger, and I have been with the Schlumberger for the last 3 years. So I'm working a new business line as a maintenance engineer in a mechanical department.
All right. Thank you for sharing. How was the transition from college into working in your dream company? Were you afraid that you wouldn't get the role or join?
Yeah, actually, it's challenging going from the university life, from the college life into the real professional life. It's totally like difficult, and it needs like some steps to go through your university career in order to get in the career in the right position with your company, the company that you selected. All these are like a major playing factor, in this transition from the university life to the
Mhm.
professional life. So there were a lot of challenges, lots of steps I have to take in order to get in my current position. So it was not easy, and we can go through these challenges within the coming questions.
Yeah, so you can start. What kind of challenges did you go through?
Yes, actually, like first of all, I'm like now working as a field engineer. So
Mhm.
going from like normal routine life, like 5 days in a week, and then go home, staying with your family, going to like a field life, going into rotation, long rotation, especially at the beginning, it's very difficult, and you need like some time to cope with these challenges. Like remote locations, you have to drive for 9 hours, 10 hours in order to get into your location and then work there away from your family. Sometimes you'll have internet issues. Sometimes you cannot like talk with them for like a long time. So all these are difficulties. And also, for example, the mindset of the student in the university is totally different than the mindset of the professional or engineer working in the field. There are lots of difference of big challenges there. What I mean here is the like in the university we studied the theoretical part most of the time. We didn't go into details to the practical side of the
Mhm.
engineering. So whenever you will go to the field, you will be shocked at the first time or the first time in the field. Why is that? Because what I have studied, I cannot see it obviously in the field. So like this will make it will be a big like challenge at the beginning just to understand how things are going there. Then it will be easy. But this one was one of the biggest challenges, that how I can relate what I have studied in the university into the real life or the professional life.
Okay.
So these are the two main things that most of the fresh graduate will face, like going from the university life to the professional life.
Were these things expected from your end? And was the hiring process very transparent on what to expect in you joining the company? Or was this a total shock to you?
No, I would not say like total shock. It's like it will be different from one candidate to another candidate, and also for me, I will, before going to any of these adventure, let's put that way, I will ask about them. I will ask how things are in the
Okay.
field, how things what you are doing there. Like if you studied engineering, what you will do there, how you will work there, what you will be work routine there. So all these stuff I asked about them, and I was like well aware about them. But there is a difference between like asking and knowing the information and then implement or be in that position, like you will face everything by yourself.
Okay. And how did you find these people to ask? Who were the right people and how did you get to them?
So first of all, like I would say, my colleagues in the university who
Okay.
joined the same company after they graduate, or my senior colleague. So I will ask them what you did in the interview first, starting from the interview, what you did in the interview, what you like the guys from the recruiting team asked you this stuff, and then how is the life in the field, how's your working schedule, all this stuff. So he will give me an idea. Then even in the interview, I will ask the interviewer there, the recruiter, what like there is some steps or something that I need to be prepared for before going to the field. So I need to know these things in advance before going to the field. So do I prepare myself like from all fronts? You can say like this.
Okay. And how was so you weren't super surprised by the field work.
Yes.
It was only the implementation because again, it's different from what you
Yes.
hear. It's you having to go through it alone. But what other challenges did you face once you joined the company? I know you mentioned that you joined a business line that is kind of not as developed as core business lines within the company. So, what kind of challenges did that add on to your new way of living? The field work, the rotations, the living away from home. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, actually, like when I joined the company, I was like happy because I joined my dream company. But on the other like hand, I would say it, joining a new business line within the company was a challenge, because whenever I ask someone about this business line, they will not like well aware about it and what the guys are doing in this business line. We were like the first batch of fresh graduate in this business line. So going there, like it's like a kind of mixed feeling. You are in your dream company, you achieved what you want, but also now you need to work hard, because actually there are some reasons why I joined this company or selected my employer right now as my dream company from the beginning, or from the third year in the university. But when I went there, I saw everything is totally different than what like I expected. Not 100%, but kind of like because the other guys are working in like, let's put like a legacy business line within the company. They were working in this business line, or the company working in these services for a long time. But coming to a new business line, you need to establish a solid foundation for the fresh graduate, for the newcomers, for the new employee. So there was nothing, and they started to working on this with us. So we were paving the road for the new fresh graduate coming to this business line. So this was the most or the difficult part in this journey, and it was at the very beginning. After that, everything like streamlined and centralized, and it went like amazing.
Um, what were the advantages of being the first graduates in this business line for you, you think?
Yes, I think like being the first batch of fresh graduate in this business line will open the doors and like opportunities uh, in a short term and also in a long term, because this is like a new business line in the company and you are the fresh graduate. So the company will spend a lot on you to develop you and to make sure that you are fit and you can do your job perfectly,
Mhm.
and you are, so there is no mistake. They have to do it right the first time or with us, so we can like grow with this business. So we'll have a very good opportunities in short term and long term, because how I'll say it, the leading or the senior or leading position within this segment, like it will be for us in a very short time,
Okay.
if you like speaking honestly, because we will be like in all part of this business, we'll know everything, and we'll start from scratch within this business line. So we'll know every detail that will make us capable to lead this business in the future.
And how was it navigating these challenges when starting this business line and not really having SMEs to go to, like a lot of SMEs to go to. In a legacy business, it's easier to locate and find people that will help you and answer your questions. But as a fresh graduate, it's kind of intimidating for you to, hey, I need help. You had the challenge of like, who do I even go to help, to ask for help? How did you navigate that? How did that help build your character and help you develop like leadership skills?
Yes, actually, being in this position from the beginning, for the fresh graduate or the newcomer, or that guy has only two options. Either he will take it or she will take it positively, and he will like build his soft skills, technical skills, and move on, or he will take it negatively and he will eventually leave the company or whatever. So I took it like positively. I From the first day I was searching about whatever is missed in this business line, especially for the like fresh graduate, what training program we need to take, what courses and schools we need to take, and for how long, what like material we need to study to be like 100% fit to do this job. So I was searching about this stuff and comparing with other business line within the company. So after that, I know who is the guy responsible for this one. I spoke with my manager, I spoke with my mentor, and I told them we need to do this, we need to work on this one, and they provided us with the training, or the how I would say the training to
Or
do our job. And it was like the first time for us, and we went to that training. But also I was not like, okay, we got the training, but what next? And also I was like commenting on lots of this stuff related to that training that the training center was giving us. I was like giving feedback to my manager, giving feedback to my mentor, that we need to modify this one, we need to modify this one, because I was like searching other business line, what they are doing. These materials the training center is giving us right now sufficient to do the job in the future? What we need, where are the gaps, how we can fill these gaps? So I was always like this, like taking initiative, taking leads. So I took this opportunity from a positive side, and because it's if no one is speaking at that time and pointing all these gaps, it will be a disaster in the future, because you will not have that solid foundation to grow within the company and to like do your job, or being in your role like 100%. So I took it positively, and alhamdulillah, it went very well.
okay. I appreciate you sharing this. So I guess if any young graduates were listening to this, one advice I would capture from your answer is have the right mindset, a positive mindset. Two, I would say is that you can make a difference no matter how new you are to the company, a fresh graduate or not, you are the difference in the company. Without you, Muhammad, voicing out these gaps, I don't think anything would have changed because your manager or the talent manager or the business line wouldn't have really identified that there were gaps. But since you were going through it, you saw them and you voiced them out and they were corrected. And that's an important message to highlight, is that if you see something, say something if you want it to improve. It'll help you, it'll help boost your confidence, it'll help boost your morale, and it'll also highlight your character and show management that, hey, I'm not just here to do A, B, and C, but I'm also here to innovate and develop and help the company as well and contribute. So thank you for sharing that story.
Thank you.
What do you do in a day-to-day? How is that for you? Your day-to-day job?
Yeah, actually, I'm working right now in a rotation, so I will be like
Okay.
for some time in the field, and sometimes in like home or off days. So in the field, I'm working in the maintenance department, especially in the mechanical department. So we'll be like we are responsible for all rotating and static equipment within the facility or in that location. So we'll do like maintenance for them. We have a preventive maintenance schedule, so we'll go through this preventive maintenance schedule. Also, we have sometimes if like something damaged, something went faulty, we need to do a corrective maintenance on that one. Also, we'll be checking everything. we have to ensure that all equipment are like working fine, and we have 100% uptime. So all these stuff are like we are doing, and we are monitoring in a day-to-day like a job. So we'll start our job like or our day with a meeting to discuss with the team, and also to like plan for the what we need to do today. So all these kind of stuff, and then we'll go to execute our job for the day, and also we'll do the same next day. And also we are handling as a mechanical department some OpEx project within the facility or within the location, like replacing thing, like a big job, even if it's related to another department. So you can say like we are all working in a in mechanical engineering aspects, and also in project engineering aspects. So we have both like roles.
Oh, great. And was it intimidating to go from theoretical work in university into the field work, or was that a smooth transition?
No, actually, no, it was not a smooth transition. You need like to sit down, bring your lecture notes, and also check whatever you have in the field. Try to search about the information and how you can relate all these information together. Because I think and I believe that to be a good and like outstanding engineer, let's put that way, you need to understand the theoretical part, and you need to relate it and ensure that 100% understanding of this theoretical part, how it can be implemented or reflected on the practical part, because like no one will know everything about everything. So what you need to know, we need to know, the theoretical part, the like main principles, main law, main like things in your discipline or in your major. And then whenever you will face any new challenge, even if you didn't see it before, you can like give an answer, you can give a suggestion, you can think about it, how I can solve this one, because you understood the theoretical part. So the difficult part is how to relate these stuff together. Once you know the trick how to relate them together, then you can move on with it within your career.
What's the trick?
No, I'm not
Is
the
that
trick is
proving?
sitting. You need to sit down, bring your lecture note, and bring whatever document you have for any equipment, and try to find how I can relate this to this, how I can explain this, what is happening within this machine, what is happening within this equipment. Theoretically, why, for example, why the pressure is increasing here, why the temperature is reducing here. You have to ask yourself many questions, especially at the beginning, and then you will know it, and you can move on.
What was the role of a mentor or an SME during this process for you? Did you have anyone you can go to ask questions if you were very stuck, or did you have to go and ask your peers, or was it just you struggling and finding the question?
Yeah, actually, for me
The answer, sorry.
as Muhammad, what I will do, yeah, I will do. I will go first. I will try to find a way to understand this. I will take my time on it. But whenever like I will face any issue, then I will go to my mentor and I will ask him. But first, I have to do my part. I have to do my homework. I need to study this. I need to understand this. But in like if I like stuck in one step or one information, the last thing that I will do, I will go to my mentor. Why is that? Because I need to understand this information. I need to discuss with myself and ask myself a question to like how I'll do it, like to do a brainstorming, to know the way of thinking is also important in this kind of stuff. Because at the end of the day, the company needs you to run the business, okay? You will find lots of challenges. So you need also to like find your way on thinking, not always getting everything like ready. So this was my way, and it will be always my way, that I will do my like homework. I will study. I will go to search about the information. Whenever like my last option is to ask someone, not because like I don't want to ask. No, I need to do my part. I need to learn more. I need to get the maximum exposure that I can get through even a simple like information.
And how has this way of thinking and way of working helped you develop as a person, as a Muhammad?
No, it's like I would say like it's a major like factor in like shaping my career within the company. Like within 3 years, I have achieved a lot, Alhamdulillah. because of this, like how will say it, proactive action, or like being proactive, hardworking, taking initiatives. So I will not like be satisfied with anything that someone will give me. No, I will go and ask about it. I will go and search, why we need this one. I will يعني always I'm asking question. I will not take something like take it and خلاص. No, I will go and ask question. Why do we need this one? When we need this stuff or this equipment or this item or part, why we, how we will use it, and when we need to use it. All these, like I have lots of question in my mind, so I will go to this question. I will follow this question, and I will try to find answers for this question. So by following and finding answers for this question, you will have better understanding, and you will have a full picture about that stuff or that case or that problem or whatever. And then from that, you will start building your experience, building your brand within the company, building your way of thinking, and all these stuff. So all of them are related together.
Okay. You have a remarkable story, but you seem to make it look very easy. I know it's not easy. When was a time that you stumbled? I'm pretty sure not pretty sure, but in our careers, we stumble, we make mistakes. So have you ever come across a project or an instance where there was a mistake, and what did that teach you? Can you tell us more?
Yes, actually, as you mentioned, nothing like easy, and you have to go
Yeah.
through different and lots of challenges actually to reach like what you are where you are nowadays. So yes, I have all like this like being proactive, taking
Mm-hmm.
initiative, taking leads and stuff, but also like I did lots of mistake, and especially at the beginning. But I
Mm-hmm.
was not afraid. I'm always speaking up. I'm always sharing my mind, and also like I'm taking these mistakes as a uh, learning stuff, or like something that I need to learn from them. Now I will not take them in a negative way, and also this will take us back to the mindset, having a positive mindset. So actually, like one day at the beginning, especially at the beginning, uh, I was like struggled with my team, with my mentor. I was asking them about our training program, what we need to do, when are gonna start, all this stuff, and no one was giving me answer. And one day, the division manager, globally division manager, came to us and he visited us, and he was explaining all this stuff. And he told us like, kindly guys, if you have any question or you need any support or all this stuff, just contact me. So I said, wow, I can contact him directly. He told us. So immediately after the meeting, yes, I raised 100 questions to
Oh
that
my
guy, and
God.
yes, I sent him like it's not like 100 questions, but lots
Yeah.
of questions, lots of comment, lots of this stuff. So I sent him directly, like the moment he left the classroom or that hall, I sent my email directly with lots of questions and putting no one in CC. So I sent him directly to, I bypassed everyone, and it was a big, big mistake. He didn't answer me. He didn't reply to that mail, but he informed my manager. He gave him the answers to share these answers with me. So I took some positive stuff from this one, but also I did a mistake. I bypassed everyone and going directly to the division manager like this, with like lengthy email with it was a disaster. But I was not afraid, and I was not like telling myself that I did something wrong. No, at the end of the day, I got the answers that I want, and I told my manager, like, I'm sorry for bypassing and doing this stuff. It's my like first like 3 or 4 months within the company, so I don't know the protocol. So I good know the protocol, how the emailing should like look like. You should like send to whom, and you shouldn't send to whom. So all this stuff, I took my information, the things that I want, but also on the other hand, I learned new stuff that I shouldn't go to that person directly. I have my manager, I have my mentor. I will go and ask them first, and then if they didn't answer or something, they can forward my email or ask someone else to help me. So it was like full of learning and getting new information.
That's Thank you for sharing that. I admire your courage in actually going forward and sending that email. However, personally, I don't see the problem in doing that because he did say if you have questions, you can ask me. So you didn't really go and do something that was not allowed. I'd like to ask you personally, did you see anything wrong in that behavior, or do you think that as employees of the same company, if you have a question, do you think you should have the freedom to go and talk to the higher ups, the C-suites? Or should I rephrase the question? Do you think C-suites or global managers should be more open and talk to employees straight? You're the person that is doing the work. You are helping bring business and helping the business going on ground, right? So I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. So that my question, I guess my question is to you is, do you think C-suites and the people on the field should have that close connection, or do you believe in the hierarchy?
No, actually, I will like say I'm in the middle, in
Okay.
between these two options. Okay, why is that? Yes, he told us that if you guys have any question, please like ask me and don't hesitate. Send me an email or whatever. And so from my point of view, I think like I didn't do mistake, but from the organization point of view, from like my manager, my mentor, no, I should ask them first and then go to like higher management or senior management level, and then ask them this question. If your manager, direct manager or mentor, they like didn't answer you, then you can go and bypass them or whatever. I would not say bypass them, no, ask another person and put them in CC or whatever, something like this. uh so I will be in the middle, because these guys like are busy with different stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
also the organization, we have this organization and this hierarchy for a reason. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
where the guys in the field, they are doing the work and they are bringing the business, they are like adding value to the company. But still, why we have a direct manager, why we have a mentor, like a dedicated mentor for us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for this reason. So we need to ask them. And these guys, if they don't have the answer, they can forward that answer to someone else who can help us. But going directly to the senior management, it will be difficult. Yeah, I will not say like we should have connection and communication with senior people within the
Mm-hmm.
company or within the organization, but like not frequently, from time to time, on occasions, something like this. But directly, like with simple questions that your manager or your mentor has the answer and can answer you. No, I shouldn't go to the higher management level.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
will be in the middle.
Okay. I see. I see. I respect that. Apart from work, you seem to put a lot of time into your work, going into the field, far away, doing your tests, field tests, and so on. Excuse me. How has that impacted your personal life? And what do you do when you're off rotations? How do you relax?
Yes, actually, I'm this kind of person, you can say, like workaholic person. So I yes, especially at the beginning, like as I told you, this company is my dream company. So being in your dream company, it's not like enough and like satisfying for me. So I need also to do more and to show myself more and to like I will say build my brand within the company, getting new soft skills, like improving existing ones, also being strong technically. So I need to take this opportunity, especially at the beginning, okay? Because you are fresh graduate, you are a new joiner to the company, so you have all freedom to ask question, to go through different stuff. So like I'm trying to put more effort on like working more, especially at the first day in the company and the first month. Why is that? Because I need to learn as much as I can in a short period. I know and I believe there is no shortcut for experience. You will get experience with time, But if there are some opportunities from where you can get like new knowledge and new information, I think we should take them. Even it's like I will like stay more in the field. I will spend more days away from my home, from my family. It's because it will be like for a short time, but its impact in like long term, like it will be fantastic and amazing. It will reflect on you like in a very good way, because you will gain like more information, new knowledge, and new information in a very short time. So, for example, let me like tell you, if we are like 10 people joining the company at the beginning, and one of these guy is spending more time in the field than the others, for sure this guy will learn a lot, will have like different exposure in different areas more than the other 9 people. So this is was my mindset, and still like I'm trying to following this. Yes, sometimes you feel like squeezed and you need to go home, you are tired. Yeah, I will go, I will relax, and then I will go back. Especially at the beginning, because your mind is fresh and you can like catch up everything, you can learn more stuff. Because with time you will have more responsibility. So you will not have this like free time to learn this stuff. At the beginning, you have some free time, so you can increase or gain new information, new knowledge, whatever.
That's very refreshing to hear that Gen Z, people like you are quote unquote workaholics. I don't like that word, and I don't like anyone to be a workaholic personally, but I do see that in your free time, if you have the mental capacity, you mentioned that you need a fresh mind. If you have a mental capacity to put it towards your advancement in your career, you will do so. So that's refreshing, because there's a misconception that Gen Z doesn't like to work. They want an easy way. They'll do the bare minimum, so on and so forth. So thank you for sharing this refreshing perspective. I just hope that you are relaxing and refreshing your brain, because that is also very important in order for you to continue on this journey and not be burnt out. There's also that balance, and there's also that you need to take into consideration. But Muhammad, you do have a very positive mindset. So I think that's what helps drive you to continue keeping your eye on that goal that you have.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to young professionals that are hesitant to join the industry due to the field work, due to the challenges that could happen in the field, due to the sacrifices from being away from home and their personal life? What advice would you give them, and how would you encourage them to join the industry?
Yeah, actually, what I want to say, like work hard and don't miss any opportunity or don't miss any chance to grow or to learn new stuff. Work hard and work hard and work hard, because working hard it will be paid off with the time. Okay, so you will be squeezed, you will be tired sometimes, but always put this one thing in your mind: if you are working hard, you will get whatever you want. And also you should put a goal for yourself that in a few years, on this number of years, I need to be in that position. So you should put something in front of you and try to achieve that one. And you put all commitment and discipline to achieve this stuff. So we need the guy to be like a hard worker, and also we need to show commitment and discipline in order to get our dreams and to achieve them.
Okay, thank you. So that's a good way to close. Lastly, what are your goals? Where do you see yourself, and how do you see yourself contributing in the future to the energy industry?
See, in this point, actually, what I want to say here is like, for the time being, I'm like pointing one position. Like, for example, let's put being a project engineer. Okay. So I'm now working toward getting this position and putting all effort to be in that position. And also I'm putting like let's put different goals, not only one goals, or be dynamics with your goals. So after like reaching the whatever you want, you have again to set another board, another like limit for you, or another position for you, in order to keep moving, to keep this momentum, and to keep working hard. So like I'm pointing one position, whatever it is, okay, and now I'm trying to like working hard, grabbing whatever skills that will help me and will support me in order to be in that place in the future, inshallah.
Awesome. So Muhammad, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for your inspiring perspective, and it was very refreshing to hear your way of thinking and how you've tackled your challenges. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining Energy If You Know, You Know. And
Thank
it's
you.
been great.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Saluma, for giving me this opportunity. Actually, it was like amazing interview, and sharing this stuff like with other people may like help them to grow within the industry or to join the industry in the first place, and then like discover different opportunities, different like careers or whatever. So thank you, and I hope like this podcast like will help different peoples around the world.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
See you, everyone.